and you fucking hate your coworkers, you hate your boss, you hate the job, you hate everything about it. You know, but you're getting a paycheck. We're here to make you laugh, here to make you think, here to make you bring up discussions with your friends. That's what the blank canvas is here for.
The only reason that jealousy even exists is because we put too much value in things rather than we do life. So being distracted or worried by things that you cannot control in your life in any way right now is a waste of energy and a waste of time. Because by that time, homegirl had been, dude, I guess used her up or whatever. And then, how about now? Yeah.
What up, ST, man? How you been?
I'm good, G. What's going on, EC?
Man, nothing much, man. I'm tired as hell, dude. This past weekend, man, I went to Jacksonville, man. I went down to the Georgia-Florida game.
Yeah.
Went ahead and did that little 8-hour, drive in total, when it was all said and done, there and back. And I was like, man, it wasn't even worth it. Them niggas lost. And it was funny because I went with my sister. We were sitting beside this guy. And none of the Georgia players catching balls. And he was like, man, I can catch a ball bit on my asshole. And I oh god. So for the rest of the time we were there, when they were throwing the ball over there, we was like, catch it with your asshole. Oh man, so it made the game worth it for them to to be garbage. But, that was like the highlight of the whole game was that guy. He was drunk off his ass time. I catch that bit on my asshole. And then some of the guys like, all right, man, I got 50 on. I bet you can't do it. It's like, man, bitch, I can. Oh shit, but that shit was funny. But other than that, man, the city of Jacksonville don't have much in it.
Nah, man, it's just the Jaguars and palm trees.
Yeah, and then a prison. It was like, dog, I was we parked a mile away from the stadium because parking around the stadium was $75, $120 for parking, and we found, yeah, dog. And so we found some parking for $11, but it was a mile away. And as we were walking towards the stadium, we walked past a prison. Mm. We walked past a prison, and we walked past Maxwell House Coffee.
Yeah.
We walked past their little their little facility, and then we walked past another distillery before we got to the Everbank Stadium. And the stadium is real small too. And I kinda like it because no matter where you seat, you seem real close to the field compared to other stadiums I've been to so far. So I thought that was pretty cool, but the seats are really crammed in there, so I guess that's what they did.
Yeah.
To pretty much get seats in there. Everybody was crammed on top of each other.
Yeah.
I'm not even the big guy like I used to be, and I was still kind of shit, I need my space.
Yeah.
But yeah, other than that, man, man, the past weekend was pretty fun, chilling with the fam. Went and saw a little football game, and laughing at people, their Halloween,
yeah,
costumes that they had, for Halloween. But the one I put up on our Twitter page, which at Blank Canvas ECST, it was is a family that dressed up as Piccolo, Bulma, and Goku. And Goku was a little boy.
Yeah.
I need to go on Twitter to see it, man. It's nice, man. It's cute little family picture.
Yeah, it was nice.
Yeah, it was real nice. But other than that, I saw some, every year we get the slutty ones. I love that. You get the slutty nurse or the undecided voter, but you got your titties out and all that. So, to give the ladies a chance to, be who they truly are. I'll see y'all. What you doing anything for Halloween, man?
Not man. I was going to, but my lady had to work. We was gonna try to find a party and to go to or something, but yeah, it just didn't work out. So with it being on a Monday, that's kind of ruined everything. So I pretty much just went to the crib and watched the game. That's about it.
Oh yeah, man. Speaking of which, man, what's your speaking of Halloween, man? What's like your favorite candy?
I gotta go with the Brax candy corn. I got to.
Right?
That's
Yeah, I never heard of that. What is
it's
it?
it's yeah,
Oh,
BRACH.
candy corn.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
yeah, that's my go-to. I gotta have that. If I don't have that, it ain't really Halloween.
Feel you on that, dude. You gotta at least get some candy corn. But man, my favorite, like if they stop making this candy tomorrow, I would ride in the streets, and that's Reese's peanut butter cups.
Oh man, you ain't got to worry about that because that's like y'all are everywhere. People that eat Reese's for lunch, breakfast, and dinner, like they were made for y'all. So it was funny. I was at work and
Yeah.
people was complaining because we brought candy in and things, and somebody ate up all the Reese's, and you should have seen all the girls in there. Oh hell no! Just so just to see people react over a limited supply of Reese's peanut butter cups is hilarious.
Yeah, dude. Like it's the best combination, man.
Yeah,
Of man, it's literally the best combination of like chocolate, and they got that peanut butter on point where it's just creamy when no matter if it's like real, even if it's like frozen or it's like room temperature, no matter when you eat it or if it's like a little bit melted, that
yeah,
shit's still good. But I don't like the peanut butter cups. I don't like the candies. I don't like all that shit. Or like the cereal, cause they got the Reese's peanut butter cereal too.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't like all that shit, but just that the original shit. And you know what's the best? My favorite, or when they have like those the Easter eggs or like the pumpkin ones where they made like stuff a little bit more peanut butter in them.
Yeah.
Man, dude, like I remember one time I went to Kroger's and I saw them on sale for like 2 for 50 cents. I was like, y'all done fucked up now. Now I grabbed me a basket and I got like at least like 20 of them bitches, dog. And I tore up like 5 coming to the house.
Wow. Also, another one is Snickers. I had like the little pumpkin Snickers, and it was, I mean,
Yeah.
it wasn't no different from a regular Snickers to me, but I like it anyway. I like Snickers anyway, so yeah, I think you can't really go wrong with Snickers or Reese's.
No. No, you really can't do any kind of chocolate candy. You can never go wrong. I'm just not a big like if they said you had to either eat chocolate candy for the rest of your life or like fruity candy like Starburst or Skittles. I'm like, all right, buy Skittles, buy Starburst. I'm good. Like, I can't get chocolate candy. I can't give that up when I do eat it. I definitely can't do that. But
Yeah,
yeah, dude. Like, man, I hope everybody had a great holiday season. We about to wind on into fat ass season. You know what that
yeah.
is? That's Thanksgiving and Christmas. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully you got some significant others or some family members that can cook for you. And then we winding on down to the end of the year. So man, I hope everybody, if they had New Year's resolutions, if you complete them, congratulations. Make some new ones starting now. Don't wait till the beginning of the year.
Yeah,
And if you had some New Year's resolutions that you quite didn't achieve, man, don't let it beat yourself down.
yeah.
You still have time to achieve those goals, man. If you're trying to find a way to, smash Kim Kardashian, that's your goal, man. You still got a chance, man. That whole loose, you still got a chance.
Lucky on that.
Yeah, I know. Somebody out there know ST.
You know what? I don't doubt it. I really don't.
But yeah, man, we're gonna go ahead and get the show started. This is the Blank Canvas podcast. We're talking
Yeah.
that comes on every Wednesday at 6 a.m. Easter time. Unless I fuck it up. I sometimes do. Speaking of which, real quick, it'd be funny, man. I mean, like the show won't come up, and I know what's wrong with the show. And ST will hit me up, he'll text me, and then like the text will come through, like, all right, here you go. He about to talk about it not coming through, and I was like, man, I know. He be like, ding. He like, yo, E, man, what the show at? I be like, man, I'm trying, man. But most of the time, the show goes up every Wednesday at 6 a.m. on Stitcher, Audio Mac, love our Audio Mac listeners, man. iTunes, love our iTunes listeners, and YouTube. And, you can also follow us on our, a myriad of, social networking sites on Twitter at Blank Canvas ECST and on, Instagram at Blank Canvas, man. So, in further ado, man, let's go ahead and get to the news.
Let's get it.
Yep. ST, man, what's been going on, man, since we've been gone?
Alright, a quick, I think I'm gonna, start doing this every week. Just start giving y'all, a bullshit side note of the week.
There we go.
The last day to get your early voting in is tomorrow. So, if you care to do that, go ahead and do that. But on to, the real news. You remember Meta World Peace, aka Ron Artest, don't you?
Yeah, I remember him, man. He made our roster, man, for the Lakers.
Yeah.
How the hell that shit happened?
But got you a ring.
Yeah, he sure did. Yeah, he's like, Kobe has a ring. What's going on with him with his crazy ass?
Well, I'm glad you just said that. Because apparently this man is going around telling folks that he got touched sexually by a ghost.
Good night, everybody. What? Like,
yeah.
Like, dude, does he need press? That's why he doing this? What?
I think so, man. I think ever since he changed his name to Meta World Peace, I think he knew that he's, losing everybody. So he's got to do something drastic to get his name back on the scene. But it's funny because he's not the only person, though. It's a particular hotel in Oklahoma City that apparently a lot of players have been complaining about, and they all think it's haunted. So I guess, Ron Artest had to take it a step further and say that he was actually touched by a ghost. So.
Yeah, touched by no spot. Like, man, like, ever since he hopped into the stands, man, I guess he's been trying to just rebrand his image to make himself seem more lovable.
Yeah.
Hey, Ron, we gonna talk to you about, we gonna call you by your government name. Yo, Ron.
Yeah.
Like, everybody has forgotten about you jumping up in the stands and beating up on fans, dog.
Not really.
That shit was funny though, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
That shit was funny as hell.
If you think about it, that's really the only thing people know him for.
Yeah, they only know him for like winning the championship. They know him from that. They win the championship, really.
Yeah.
Like, okay, keep it real, man. Because I know this is kind of, getting ahead of ourselves. And we'll probably bring this back up later during our topic. But, people in the stands, after they got hit, they were like, cha-ching!
Yeah. You already know.
Like trying to jump in front of the punches, be like, oh shit, he hit me.
If I'm not mistaken, I think if you look at the footage, like you can see, I think a guy with the camera and like he kind of jumped in the way.
Hey, man, shoot. When you got like a $50 million freight train coming to the stands, you want to get in front of it. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, I hope. We tried to, bring Meta World Peace on. We really wanted him as an assistant coach, man. So I don't know why Luke signed him. But, yeah, man, like, Ron, man, keep your head down, man. You got a ring. That's something that, a lot of NBA players can't say, and you made your money, man. So,
Look what they quoted him saying. He says, the ghosts were all over me. I just accepted. They touched me all over the place. I'm taking one of the ghosts to court for touching me in the wrong places.
No, how you think the reporters? You think the reporters even had like a straight face when he was saying this?
I can imagine that they all laughed in his face.
Yeah, man. Just Ron looking for attention, man, because he already know that I'm a diehard Lakers fan. Even I know we ain't doing shit this year. This is a building year. It's no more tanking. We're done tanking. It's time to go ahead and develop our young talent. And he knows that we're just not going to really do anything this year. And I even know that. I'd be
Yeah.
surprised we made the playoffs. We made the playoffs at the 8th seed. I'm gonna be happy. Like that's my goal for my team. But he knows like we ain't gonna do shit. And he's just trying to get his name out there. That's all he's doing it for, man.
Yeah. Well, you better hope your team don't make the playoffs, because if they do, that means, Jim Buss is staying.
Oh yeah, that's right. I'm gonna have to go ahead and hit D'Angelo Russell knee real quick. But he said, I remember, Jim Buss said he gonna make a contender within 3 years while he there, and then he'll quit. Like he need to quit now, man. Like
Yeah.
yeah, we got a squad. We literally do have a squad now. If all of them develop, Ingram, D'Angelo Russell, and Randall, if they all develop, man, we got us a big three. We got us a squad, but it usually don't work out like that though.
Yeah.
Yeah, usually not. Usually, like maybe we'll get like 2 of them. It'll be like at least like superstar status. Like the end goal for Ingram and Russell would be like what Toronto has. If they can get to that level,
Yeah.
I'll be happy because those dudes at least compete. And I don't really see Ingram could be a superstar. We'll have to see. He come off the bench right now. We'll see how he develops. But I don't know, man.
Well, the way he was playing in the preseason, kind of let me know that y'all got something on your hands. So,
Yeah, he was playing well, man. So
yeah, if y'all don't limit him, I think he'll be all right. Cause
right coach. We got the right coach.
Yeah, cause you don't go to Duke for nothing.
No, everybody that come out of Duke, man, is a baller. Man, look,
Yeah.
Kyrie. Who else came out of Duke, man? It just was a baller.
Shoot, everybody. Shane Battier, Christian Laettner. It's countless numbers of people that came out of Duke. I can't. Carlos Boozer.
You remember that dude? Like, remember that dude spray tan his head?
Yeah. I think he was running in the game, like
this was like this was eyes and shit.
yeah, like a black streak going down the side of his face.
Who put him up to that, man?
I can imagine his friends, or maybe himself. He thought maybe he could get away with this.
Yeah, that's just freaking crazy, man.
Yeah.
But what else you got to do, Doc?
Here's something that's kind of interesting that I fell upon. Apparently, there's a study that says that black riders wait longer for Uber rides.
Okay, are we gonna have to start? Have you ever gotten an Uber, man?
No. I mean, I've been in the car to get one, but not necessarily me asking for one.
Yeah, because I'm wondering, like, on your, like, if you set up an Uber, do you have like a profile picture set up so they can see what you look like before they pick you up? We're gonna have to start changing. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know, but they're saying both Uber and Lyft drivers are quietly discriminating against riders based on their gender and race.
Oh, man, like, when this shit gonna stop, man?
Yeah, well, see, here's the thing. It says Uber drivers in Boston were more than twice likely to cancel rides of passengers who had African American sounding names than white sounding names.
Shoot, I guess I'm straight in.
Yeah.
I guess I'll be okay. But shit, Bonquisha and Jerome fucked up, man. They haven't need to go somewhere. See, man, when are we gonna get over our biases, man, towards people that just have a different skin tone than each other, man? When is this shit gonna stop?
It's gonna be a while.
Yeah, that's just the same thing that happened with Airbnb.
Yeah.
Where like they'll accept you, then they'll see who you are, and be like, oh, we just filled up. But I was like, wait a minute, like, like wait a minute, just 2 seconds ago you said I was in. Not outside that skin color.
That's before we knew what you look like, nigger.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I don't understand, dude. Like, I don't know if people want to ride an Uber anyway after that dude was picking people up and killing them. I know that was like a year, either like some months or a year ago.
Well, I mean, you gotta know that something like that was going to happen anyway. I mean, it was just bound to happen. That's just an outlier, but I don't think, isolated incidents like that are going to stop people overall. I mean, it's just like, diabetes kills people every day. It doesn't stop people from eating, sugar.
Yeah, eating the Oreo Quake, Oreo cheese Quake from Dairy Queen. Oreo cheese Quake. The fuck? I try this shit. I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, man, it's like as long as you have a public ran company, man, ran by humans, this is always gonna happen, man. So
Yeah.
if it ever gets to the point where Uber like buys like self-driving cars, they'll still try to find a way.
Yeah. Probably would.
Yeah. Like the self-driving car be like, pick up Jerome in the Bronx. Get home. Mojo's going home. Mojo says not on my watch. It's just it's like, fuck this. And then 2 seconds later, like, pick up Brenda. Oh, Mojo back on.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. It's like you gotta like. Oh man, I was wondering when that was gonna get reported, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder when that was gonna get reported. 'Cause that was gonna come eventually, man. Cause this could be taxi drivers' chance for redemption.
Yeah.
I bet they just like, nah, we good. Nah, we'd rather get our ass beat by Uber and Lyft than to do that. That's bullshit, dog. Man, let's go ahead and get off that shit, man. What else you got? Shit pissed me off.
All right, so some quick updates on the Zika virus. I don't know I guess how we distinguish that. Mice are, I guess, the animal equivalent of human beings. But we do all of our research lab testing on mice. So the latest of the Zika virus, they discovered that in male mice, it shrinks their testicles and, actually it kills off their fertility rate. So,
wow.
Yeah. I guess I can't say that I'm surprised. But at the same time, if you got enough sense, you should stay away from the Zika virus as much as you can anyway.
If you can, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Dang, that's crazy, man. Shrinking balls?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Shrinking balls and killing kids.
Killing kids, dog. Some dudes be happy about that job. Like,
yeah, probably so.
Yeah. I can go out there and spread my seed.
Yeah.
They be walking around with like barbecue sauce in their arms and like sugar water. Like, come and get me, motherfuckers! Come and get me. Shoot. And then amazed how they get lit up, they don't get it. You're like, God damn it. Like, they be the dudes that want to run around, they can't do it.
It's funny, man, because, you think about, the Zika, and I wonder where it is as far as the widespread now. Is it still, quarantined in Florida, or, has it spread a little bit?
That's what I've heard. I've heard it was, they've kind of baited it down in Miami, because they had a little outbreak in Miami, and I haven't heard anything else about it since.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
well, that's
good. Yeah, that's good for right now, but, any other second that shit could pop right back up, so you never know. But yeah, man, it's crazy, man. I guess it's just another way, just because if it could affect females, I know it was going to affect males.
Oh yeah,
it's affect one gender, so I knew it was something that was going to affect males. Because if it hurts the kids, it's going to actually, I could see them making, men fertile.
Yeah. The thing is that it's known that, Zika survives in the testicles anyway.
Yeah.
So even I guess long after the virus has cleared the blood and urine, they just live there. So, woo.
Scary world we live in, man.
Yeah.
You can't even go outside and go get you a 4 for $5, man, without, taking a chance. Price on your head, dog.
Yeah.
Oh shit, man. God, dog, man. Y'all be out there, be safe, man. Make sure y'all get that skin so soft. What y'all know about that shit? What y'all know about that skin so soft? Okay, so the skin so soft to protect y'all skin, man, from mosquitoes out there, man. Cause this shit out here real, dog. And I guess that is getting cold. We get into the fall and the winter time, so at least that shit will be baited down for a while.
Yeah, kill some of that stuff off, so the summertime won't be as bad. So, And that's the thing. That's how you know that you're going to have a pretty mild summer, is if, you have a very cold winter. If you have a good cold winter, you don't have to worry about mosquitoes and other bugs and things that carry diseases as much in the summertime, because, it's they haven't had that chance to survive throughout the winter. So, all of those people that, live in places like Boston and, New York and Chicago, the real cold places, you
Yeah.
know, I don't see them having too many problems, because, they usually have some pretty, frigid winters. So, but, for everybody else, just better hope and pray.
Hey, hope and pray when you get bit and you start scratching your bump, that junk don't turn from red to yellow, be pus. You be like, no, this ain't how it works. Not like this, Lord. Oh Lord. Not like this. But
Yeah.
yeah, man, that shit's scary, dude.
Yeah.
Damn, man. It's always something, dog. If it ain't some dude out there shooting up, killing people in Oklahoma, it's some Zika virus. If it ain't that, it's some new HPV virus going on, dude. It's always something, man.
Yeah.
It's always something, dog.
Yeah.
That shit's fucked up.
All right. And there's a male birth control shot that men can get.
Yeah!
Don't celebrate too fast, because
Yeah.
apparently there are some serious side effects
Oh,
that
shit.
come with this shot. So, I think the side effects were so bad that they had to terminate the study early. Like
Wait, was it shrinking? Penises, dog? What was it doing?
Well, it says that it could possibly be too effective. It's saying that serious negative effects resulting from the shots included one case of depression, one
My bad, man.
one experience of abnormally fast and irregular heartbeats. Uh,
This shit ain't worth it, man. I'd rather just take my chances.
yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, there's a fluctuation of different side effects that could happen. So, mood swings, maybe even hormonal side effects. So, wow.
Dude, it sounds like a period. It sounds like it gives men periods. It don't sound like it helps with birth control. Hey,
It's,
shoot.
it said, a total of what, 1,400, over 1,400 adverse events happened, with this, with this new shot. So, muscle pain, increased libido and acne. I think the researchers said like nearly 39% of the symptoms, including one death by suicide.
Holy shit.
Yeah,
Wow. That kind of sounds like Accutane. Hey, man, because,
probably so.
yeah, because, Accutane, because I pretty much had, some people know about this, drug. It was a dermatologist drug that helped out with bumps on your face, and I took it. I was
Yeah.
one of like the little guinea pigs that took it when it was still like its beta phase. And some of the symptoms were like depression, suicidal thoughts, and rash of skin. But I took it anyway, and it worked out for me. But one of the people that did take Accutane like flew a plane into a building and killed himself. I remember that junk. It was like, man, what was I, like 14? No, I was a senior in high school. If you go back and look at my high school graduation picture, you can see it because I was on it, because it literally what the drug did was dry out your skin. And
Yeah.
so like my lips were always dry. No matter how many times I licked my lips, it'll still just be dry. My face was like white and like pale. And you can see it on my picture, and then like my mom would always keep it. I'm like, why you keep this ugly ass high school picture? She's like, it's my baby. I'm gotta keep it. I'm like, all right, man. Like, well, next time you sleep, I'm gonna get rid of that shit, because this shit's ugly as hell, dude. That's like one of the pictures if I ever ran for office. They'll bring that jump back up. Like, you want EC to be president? Look at him.
Look at this.
Look at this. He used to be on drugs. That's how bad I look, dude. I look real bad, man. So that's what it always is with these experimental drugs. Like, it's always depression and suicide.
Yeah.
It's like always like the top two things, man. That's freaking insane. That would have been a model, man. They could have found a way to, make successful medicine, man. That shit would sell like gangbusters, dog.
Yeah, it would.
Yeah, like hand over fist, man.
They were saying that, after the shots, stopped, most of the men returned to fertility, during the recovery period. I think they said the minimum recovery time was about 12 weeks after the last injection. Mm-hmm. And I think the average time was like 26 weeks. And they said still, even after that, even after 52 weeks in recovery, at least 8 of their patients had not returned to fertility. I guess depending on your genetic makeup, you may not be able to have kids again, just by taking the shot. So,
they're taking a huge risk. So,
yeah.
Hopefully they did preemptive measures where they went ahead and told the dudes to go to sperm banks and store up some sperm just in case. So, I think that'd be that dumb not to at least do that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, hopefully they did do that, but yeah, man, that's crazy, man. We'll get to that point, man, that that medicine or those pills or those shots are coming, man. So
yeah,
I know these dudes getting ready. It's like, man, shoot, they never gonna find out about me. That's the only way I get caught up is the baby. Like, yeah, dude. Like this, some dudes are gonna literally get a second job just to be able to afford it, so they can just do whatever they want to do, man.
Yeah, man. Like you already know. Man, I'm about to cash in my 401k.
Yeah, man. Shit, man. It won't gonna do shit for me no way. Like, what about retirement? Man, shit, I'm about to go out here and have a whole bunch of illegitimate sex, man, not get caught. Shit, that's what I've been waiting on, dog. Science. Oh shoot, but yeah, man. I'll say give it like 2 to 5 more years, man. It'll be out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think so.
Yeah, it'll be out. I'm paying, I don't know, man. I just if they do get it right, I don't know, man. By that time, I'll hopefully I'll found somebody special. And I'll be the one. But if not, it's really just the dudes that just want to run around, or it mostly really needs to be for a married couple that wants to literally plan their children and space them out, but still have fun. And don't put it all on the woman. Make sure she's taking taking everything, because that could be, taxing for some females. So they're trying to help them out.
Boy, but you better pull out.
Yeah, some dudes will still be messing up. Like, did you take it? Yeah, I took it. And then while they doing it, like, I didn't take it. like. Oh shoot, that's funny as hell, man. But, man, we'll definitely see, man. That was some good news topics, man, for this week.
Yeah, just something different. We always like to bring you, something that you can, can't always find on the front page of every other news outlet. So, just try to give you something that you can look forward to. Do some of your own research. Things like that. That's just what we do here at the Blank Canvas.
All right, man. Let's go ahead and get into the topic.
Let's get it.
Yep. So, ST, man, what we gonna do? What we gonna hit him with the heat with this week, man?
Yeah, this week we're gonna hit you, with something that we kind of touched a little bases on last week, and EC kind of asked the question, why don't people want to work anymore? And so, I thought that would be a great topic to come up with this week, because we realized that people just don't want to work no more.
No, man, not when you can just, trick somebody and, and saying you love them to get a baby, they'll be like, you know what, I don't love you no more. Well, hand over them papers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can just do that. That's easy. Or you can go ahead and, you know what's funny, man? I know you see these videos where, it's like a 5-minute compilation of people jumping in front of moving cars, just trying to. It's like these people are jumping in front of cars trying to get hit so they can sue. And I never get the funniest one was where I think it was in India somewhere, and the guy literally like stopped, and then the guy just pretty much just like turned his back to like the hood of the car and jumped on the back of the car. He was like, oh. And I'm talking, he jumped on the car hard too, and I was like, look at this lazy bastard, man. I would have ran him over and kept going, man. That bullshit, dude. Like, man, like you said, man, nobody want to work. Everybody wants an easy way out. Yeah. And when there's a system built to reward this kind of behavior, why can't, why would you really want to blame the person that's doing it, trying to manipulate the system when they hurting for money? They don't really have a skill.
Yeah.
And people just don't have any like motivation or, or wherewithal to, want to work. And can you really blame them, man, when they have a system put in place that if I just, I can burn my house down and make it seem like it was an accident, I can get paid,
Yeah. If I can be smart for 2.5 seconds, I can be, rich without, beyond my wildest dreams.
Hey, I can cash out. You know what I'm saying? That song, Cashing Out? I'm cashing out. I run over that new. Yeah, dude. Like, man, keeping it real, man. If I was a female and I had a banging body, but I just was, I wasn't really that smart, and like some dude that's real rich, just wanted me, and it didn't work out, but I was smart enough to like hang on till I got pregnant and and got get child support. Can you really blame the female for for the dude like doing all that to get to that point?
I mean, I don't blame. Well, to an extent.
Yeah.
Like when you are asking for like $50,000 a month, or something that's outrageous, then yeah, that's when I can't blame you.
ST. Now, $50,000 a month, you need that. You need that for a 1-year-old child. He needs clothes, he needs food, he needs, all the proper, diapers, Man, it's like gonna be the biggest hunk of shit ever, man. Like
all that can be bought at the dollar store.
All of it, dude. Like listen to some of this. Like, while we're on that topic, let's go ahead and listen to some of the top 9 rappers that pay child support and how much they pay per month. So Mos Def, you know what I'm saying, he pays 10K a month. And we're like, ST and I were joking about this before we got on the air. It was like, man, can he afford that? Like, cause he ain't made a song since Miss Fat Booty, you know what I'm saying? So like a hit.
Yeah. It's been a while since his last album.
Yeah, it's been a minute, man. I think he's still stuck over there, and I forgot where he's stuck. He can't get back. I think he's still over in Africa because they like tore up his passport. So I wonder if he's gotten back by now, man. Let us know. Let us know if he's gotten back, because that's been like, because we became aware of that when when Kanye West. You remember when Kanye West said he was gonna drop his album early?
Yeah.
But instead it was a voicemail from Mos Def. And then somebody put on Twitter like, if you listen all the way to the end of 13-minute voicemail, there's no music afterwards. He got us. But man, hopefully Def doing all right, man. But man, that's a lot, man. Like 50 used to pay $25,000 a month, but it was reduced to $6,700 a month. So, but he got that, but still,
yeah,
still though, man, it don't take that much to raise a kid, man.
It doesn't. I mean, I understand, that you want to live a certain lifestyle, but if you want that lifestyle, it's one simple phrase that EC and I have for years, and that's get your ass out and work.
And work. You know what I'm saying? Work that pole. Work that track.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Whatever you got to do.
Yeah, or man, what's wrong? What's wrong with going to school?
Yeah.
Going to school, getting a degree, man. Just like it was just one. I mean, I was gassing on my car today, man. And this one lady she was real fine. She had like she was a realtor, and she had like a little magnet, little advertisement, pretty much on like the little, like one of the little gasoline, like little poles.
Yeah.
I looked at her like, oh, she cute. I might send her an email that says, you is cute. So I went ahead and wrote it down, so I might hit her up so she can get a good laugh. But she was fine, man. She out there, and she's beautiful.
Yeah.
And usually pictures don't do people justice. And I'm like, she could be out there trying to, scam a dude. Or, trying to get up on a come up. But she out here, trying to, do her own thing, make her own money, man. Because, that quick money don't last long, man.
It doesn't, man.
It really doesn't, man. You need to have a skill, man, just in case, something happens to that dude that's paying child support. He come up on rough times. What you gonna do then when his money starts coming in? Because you never know.
Take him to jail.
Yeah, have him in jail, and then you're not getting any money, but you got the satisfaction of him getting done in by Bano and D Block.
Yeah, there's absolutely nothing wrong with going to school and getting yourself a skill, even if it means that you have to take a couple classes at a time. People do it every day. Stop being lazy. Stop looking for the easy way out. And and it's funny. I'm not just talking to the ladies. I'm talking to the men folk too.
Yeah.
Because we've come up on a bad rap, about that too. And this is one brother. I don't really know his name. Don't really care to know his name. But is the soon-to-be ex-husband of Mary J. Blige. And, this clown wants $129,000 a month.
That, man, if he don't go somewhere and sit his ass down, like bullshit.
Yeah, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think he's in the business. So, hey, you better go to the club and find some more people to manage or something. Here's the crazy thing about it.
Yeah.
His reasoning for requesting that much money is the fact that he helped Mary J. during her times of her drug usage.
Wait a minute, isn't that what a husband's for?
Yeah, exactly.
What?
Yeah, like that should be something that's that you do for somebody that you love because you want to see them be better. You want to see them do better. But this nigga wants financial restitution for doing something that he's supposed to want to do as a human being for another.
Yeah. Man, he sound like a piece of shit, dude.
Yeah, I mean, apparently he was. That's why Mary J was putting them, them dum-dums on him.
Yeah, I know. And she's always had bad luck with significant others and spouses, man.
Yeah.
Man, that kind of sucks for her, dude.
Yeah, it does. And, it just, this is only going to lead to her putting out more, I should slit my wrist music.
Yeah, or just hate man music. It's kind of justified to this point.
Yeah.
This nigga trying to hit her pockets that hard.
Yeah.
My God, dog, man. He trying to cash out. He trying to play the game too, man. He can't be doing this stuff, dog.
I mean, another one is, Kevin Federline. He did the same thing.
Sure did, dog. Yep.
So,
he had no kind of freaking skills.
Man, Kevin Federline is like a piece of lint that you pick out of your drawers when you get it out of the dryer. He's good for nothing.
Nothing, dude. God, dog, man. Like, those kind of people just just irk me, man. To the point of frustration when some people get up and they literally work paycheck to paycheck. Not saying that that it's they can always find a better way to work, but they might just be a circumstance at the time and they haven't found another way out to make more money. Yeah. But they get up every single day, someone working third shift, and they don't really have those kind of skills to, get a decent job, but are doing it the honest way. And you got people out here just scamming people out their hard-earned money and thinking it's all right. And, they just looking for a come up.
Yeah. And, it's people like that, they always find, karma always comes back and they always find themselves in, worse situations that they presently are. So.
Oh yeah, man. That shit. It always, when it goes around, it comes around, man. But like speaking of one more person that's paying child support out the ass, man. Our boy Nas, man. Yeah. Shit. Oof. He paid $87,703. That's the unpaid portion.
God.
and then he's supposed to be paying 51,000 a month for child support. It don't take
That's
that much to raise one
ridiculous.
kid, man.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, man. It's just like that's like the hood rat's dream, dog.
Yeah. Man, I don't think Khalees even I know that we shouldn't tell somebody, how much it takes for them to live their life. But like when you think about it, man, I guess it's the revenge for, the disloyalty and the, infidelity. So, I mean, I get it, but, do you have to be so petty in which, you pretty much stress another person out because they have to make, those payments? Um, is it really worth all that just to see somebody that unhappy just because it didn't work out?
Apparently, yes, man. Just like we talked about in one of our earlier episodes, like I think like episode 3, man, of like Paul George, baby mama, or her
Yeah,
picture she had up on Instagram where she was hugging her stomach and had the evilest stare, like I got you.
yeah,
Man, like that dog, that junk enraged me, man. I was just like, you could just tell she was looking for a meal ticket, dog.
yeah,
Yeah, man. It's just, and then all you gonna do is parlay that junk onto like love and hip hop, that kind of crap. Like
yeah,
it made it so easy. It makes it so easy for people. This is hurting the young female that's like at home right now and trying to be a nurse, but
yeah,
seeing like a woman like let me see like a random like Instagram girl get treated like a goddess and get all those likes and get take it to Dubai, by a baller. She's
yeah,
like, why am I doing all this trying to be a nurse trying to help people when I could just sell my pussy on Instagram and find me a baller?
yeah,
Where's my benefit from it? It makes it the person that's trying to do it the right way, it makes it seem like they're doing all for naught, and it's kind of
yeah,
effed up. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, man.
It's real
I don't
messed
know.
up, man.
It is. Just you just think about, this is going on everywhere. It's not just, quote unquote ballers. I mean, even if you have a pretty decent job,
Yeah,
if you make, a pretty decent living for yourself, you're making like what, 90,000 a year.
yeah, or
Uh,
100K a year, yeah.
yeah, like, the system is just broken, man. It is.
It really is, dog.
It's not fair for neither people with means, regardless if they're men or women. So, again, to all you lazy motherfuckers, get your ass out and work.
No, speaking of which, man, we forgot about. No, we were gonna talk about it within this topic, man. But there's a woman that got 20 of her boyfriends. Now, come
Yeah,
on now, 20 boyfriends? How these dudes not know about each other? To
yeah,
buy her 20 iPhone 7s, and she sold them all to buy a house.
yeah.
Like that. Now, do you respect her hustle, or are you mad because these dudes got ganked?
To tell you the honest truth, I respect her hustle. I
Yeah.
respect her for hustling all those niggas. And I'm so disappointed in all those niggas because it's like, all right, what did you really get out of this?
Yeah,
Like,
a hug
what?
or a kiss?
Yeah, like a cup of tea.
Yeah, I know. With her
Like,
some
what did you
lingerie
get?
on, like a lingerie on, teasing her. But the story is that one woman in China has used double-digit number of boyfriends to sell her iPhone 7s on the hot market and turn into a new homeowner.
Wow.
And like pretty much, so she met half of these dudes online. So already messed with some sap dudes. It probably didn't even.
Yeah.
They said she didn't really meet. She only met a couple of them in person.
Oh
And,
God.
and the other ones just sent it to her. Like, man, dog, you can't. No,
Yeah. Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
I feel for these dudes, man. It's like,
I don't. Because
yeah,
if you're stupid enough, well, because I mean, you see it all the time. Simps are
yeah,
on the internet simping all the time.
all the time,
So
man. I'll drink your bath water. Ooh,
yeah, yeah,
dude. I be wanna. Yeah, I sometimes go out of my way to let them know they simp. I'm like, dude. I'm like, number one, she ain't gonna let you hit. And number two, you looking real simpish right now. They be like, man, shut up, man. You won't never over. Like, nah, I know. I definitely know you ain't getting it.
I know I'm simping. I'm trying to get it though.
Hell yeah, man. No woman respects a random dude on a social media talking about I drink your bath water or I eat your butt or whatever comes out of it. Like,
I mean, some women love that attention though.
Yeah, they get attention, but that's as far as it's gonna go.
Yeah. I don't know, but yeah, I don't understand why we don't want to work for anything. Like I was reading an article.
Yeah.
That says 2 in 5 young Americans don't want a job. And, it's kind of sad, man, because it just makes you think that everybody wants the easy way out. Like everybody just wants to come up real quick. Nobody wants to put in that hard time. Put in the work. Go through, the life cycle of, seeing a dream unfold in front of your eyes over,
the process, man.
Yeah.
Go through the process, dude.
Yeah. Over, a number of years' time. And, that's the thing, like, the sooner you start it, the faster you'll get it. So, I think if we just had a better approach of, if we had more hustlers in this world, we would be all right. But that's the thing. Don't nobody want to hustle.
Nah, man. Not when you can just, come up on a scheme.
Yeah.
All right, just come up on a scheme real quick and they'll come up real quick, man. But speaking of schemes and wanting to come up, man, I've got some of the top 10. I looked up like the top 10 funniest lawsuits or most outrageous lawsuits of all time, man. I want you to read. I'm about to read some of these, man, so we can get a good laugh.
Right.
Like, the first one was the lawsuit was in 1991. It said, "Do beautiful women really come to life when you drink Bud Light?" So in 1991, Richard. Look at this shit, man. In 1991, Richard Overton sued Anheuser-Busch for a false and misleading advertisement under the Michigan state law. The complaint specifically referred to the ad involving among other things fantasies of beautiful women in tropical settings that come to life for two men driving a Bud Light truck. In addition to the two claims of false advertising, Mr. Overton included a third claim in his complaint in which he claimed that he suffered emotional distress, mental injury, and financial loss in excess of $10,000 due to the misleading ad. Like, man, you don't shut your ass up, man. It's the court dismissed all claims. Like, of course they're going to dismiss all claims, man. It's a big commercial.
Stupid that is.
Emotional distress, man. Like, no, your pocket's looking real short. Like, how does this even get? I hope that judge didn't even make it to court, dude. That's freaking crazy. Another one, it said this was called. It said since when were haunted houses frightening? And this is in 2000. It said Clinton Peters sued Universal Studios for $15,000. When he claimed to have suffered extreme fear, mental anguish, and emotional stress due to Universal Studios Halloween Horror Nights haunted house, which he said was too scary.
So you gonna sue Universal Studios because you got on a ride and got scared too much?
Yeah, and man, let's get on that real quick, man. Like, when you go into a haunted house, you know what you're going into. You know you're about to get, somebody you're about to get.
Exactly.
Yeah, you're about to get scared or somebody about to pop out. Why do you still have the, you should train your brain to already be like, okay, I'm going to a haunted house, I'm going to get scared, so I'm going to get ready for it. Some people still get scared. I just don't even understand it, man. It's stupid.
Yeah, well, what they had to start doing was, put up disclaimers, put up little signs that said, if you have, heart troubles or, anything else that could, send you into cardiac arrest or something like that, then, you best not come in here. It's kind of like the same situation that McDonald's had to do, when they got sued, when the lady spilled hot coffee on herself and sued McDonald's because the coffee was too hot. So
Man,
So
help us.
yeah. So I'm not surprised. Like now, you have to think of everything. Like in order to protect yourself from idiots who want to take advantage of the system, and make themselves richer off of your hard work.
Yeah, and then listen to this one. I mean, in 2006, the topic is mistaken for a superstar, how insulting. Say Alan Heckert sued Michael Jordan and Nike founder Phil Knight for $832 million. Listen to this shit. He claimed to have suffered defamation, permanent injury, and emotional pain and suffering because people often mistook him for Michael Jordan. If you don't shut your ass up, man, I would have used that. I would have used that in the opposite way. I would have tried to pull some women doing that kind of stuff. You think you look like Michael Jordan? You know what I'm saying? Just put on all you have to do was literally like put on like a 3-piece suit, the best 3-piece suit you can find. Go to the club, hold a cigar, and say as little as possible, and you would have pulled at least like 5 numbers, at least.
Yeah.
And you think you look like him that much? That's ridiculous, man. Shit. Formation and permanent injuries, man. If that's the case, man, anybody can sue when somebody get cussed out on the street by somebody random.
Pretty much. That's emotional distress.
Emotional distress, hell yeah. Yeah, like, man, another one I had, which is kind of silly. You remember Fear Factor?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, man. So back in 2005, man, this dude named Austin Aikens sued NBC for $2.5 million because he claimed that an episode of Fear Factor caused him suffering, injury, and great pain. He said watching the contestants eat rats on television made him dizzy, lightheaded, causing him to vomit and run into a doorway.
Wait a minute. He wasn't on the show. He was watching the show?
Watching the show.
Man, get your dumb ass out of here with that bullshit.
Your bitch ass out of here, nigga.
Oh my god, I can see if he was on the show, you might have a legitimate reason, but even though I'm pretty sure they make you sign some kind of clause, but
yeah,
you go sue, man, I'm telling you the truth, dude.
Man, everybody trying to find an easy way out, man.
Yeah, get your ass out and work. Oh my god, come on, man, we gotta do better than that.
We got to, dude. Like, if not, man, what's the point, man? Cause like, somebody has to get out there and work, man. Cause if not, man, it's like, ain't shit gonna get done, man.
Yeah.
If everybody could just sue everybody, you know what I'm saying? If that was the case, would we have lawyers? Cause people being so lazy, they wouldn't go to law school.
Probably not, man.
Yeah, man.
You know, I don't know. That's insane, though. Wow.
Yeah, dude, that's crazy. Then there's one other thing. This woman sued Disney for $250 million and claims that Frozen was stolen from her life story. Talking about, right, according to the author Isabella Tanakumi, the storyline for Frozen was plucked from not from a fairy tale, but from her autobiography that she wrote, Journey of the Heart. People be reaching, man.
I mean, with that, yeah. It sounds like a reach, but it could be legitimate too, though.
It could be, man. They,
if the creators of Ballers would, steal it from.
See, now they have an actual gripe.
Yeah, they do.
But like other people, that's just like us suing like another like 2-man podcast saying they stole our idea. We just started, man, this year.
Yeah.
They've been going for like 10 years. Like, man, y'all stole our idea, man. Like, we about to get paid. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we're like, it'd be funny if a lawyer did come to us and be like, hey, you have a chance to win $10 million. We'd be looking at like, wait a minute. And then everybody be like, look at these hypocrites. Like, yeah, right.
Yep.
Shit, hell yeah. Nah, we wouldn't do it. Yes, we would. But yeah, man, that's definitely insane, man. I just don't. And you see it every day, dude. Every time I see it on Twitter, Instagram, or anywhere, man, I just shake my head, just like, man, nobody want to get up and do a 9 to 5 like people before them, man. Just like everybody can't have it easy, man. That's why I think social media is just really tainting people's, the youth's mind, everybody's mind. It's just they just
Yeah.
see people on there always smiling, always laughing, like my life's perfect, and it's just not the case. It's just a snippet, like we always say, it's
Yeah.
just a snippet of their life. And while they're not taking those damn pictures, they out there grinding. What the hell?
Yeah.
What's wrong with grinding, man?
I don't know, man. I don't understand. Everybody, is, wants to claim that they are, a hustler or, a grinder, but, they never actually are out there doing the work. You know, um, like, it's the same thing for, you know, the same could be said for, everybody that's, wanting to trap or, wanting to rap, you know, it's becoming a new easy way out, because we made it so, accessible for everybody to do it. Then everybody wants to start doing it.
Yeah, man.
So, and I don't know. Nobody wants to get out there and work. Like everybody wants to be the artist, but nobody wants to be, the man behind the cameras, making sure the business is getting done. Everybody wants to floss and shine, and at the same time, your label is, eating up all your money. I don't know, man. Like nobody wants to read, nobody wants to do any research.
Oh
That's
man, what's that hard work, dog? No,
yeah, yeah.
no, dog. Nobody want to. No, dude. You tell me I gotta work. They look at you like fuck you, dude. They like wait a minute, what? Like,
Yeah,
what? Like you gonna cuss me out because I gotta do shit? Like, man, all I gotta say, man, is just I don't know, man. If you have a chance to do it, go ahead. But just don't act like you came up and you worked hard for it, man.
yeah,
And I don't care if you did like date the dude for 6 months, and then y'all end up having a baby, and then you end up trapping them and end up getting that money. Cause some women think that way too. They would just be like, hey,
yeah. That's the whole purpose.
yeah, they be like, hey man, I worked for this man. It was grueling. I had to deal with his abuse and
Yeah,
all this yada yada. I'm like, no, you didn't, man. Just understand you played the game. You played the game well, and it worked for you, and just leave it at that, man.
yeah,
Like the game was played very well, and you did what you were supposed to do to get paid, and just leave it at that. And I could pop my collar to that if you just go and just keep respectable and be like, I played the game and I won.
yeah,
Yeah, if you could just say that, I bet shit, I pop my collar to you. But if it's on some other bullshit where I work hard for this to trap this person or con this person out of their hard earned money, then you need to sit your ass down.
yeah. And get your ass out and work.
Hell yeah, because it's gonna get to the point where all this shit's gonna end up, going by the wayside. You ain't gonna have a chance.
Yeah,
You ain't gonna have a chance to be able to do any of this shit anymore. And when that happens, man, it's gonna be like mass suicide.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, dude. So
It's gonna be trouble for a lot of people.
yeah, it's a lot. Yeah, dude. Especially people that just never had any work ethic to begin with,
Yeah,
and they really have to get out there and do something. Cause if they ever change that child support law, man, it's really gonna a lot of people gonna get a lot of it's gonna be a wake up call, man.
yeah,
Dude, that's gonna be a wake up call, man. Cause that's always been one of our hot button topics, man. Ever since we've been
yeah,
friends,
yeah.
that's always been one of our like, man. Ooh, that shit we were like, ooh, that shit pissing me off. That shit. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, dude. Oh, you got anything else on the topic, man?
Um. I guess last thing, fellas. If you aren't doing what you're supposed to do as far as your child is concerned, then I think it is necessary for you to be hit up for that 5, 10 plus a month.
Yeah, man. Especially like we ain't talking about
Yeah. If
like
you're gonna be
we ain't
if you're
talking.
gonna be if you're gonna be negligent enough to bring them in here, you better take care of them.
Yeah, man. We're talking about we definitely are talking about the dads that are trying to be there for them Like
Yeah.
those kind of like the dudes that are there, they get hit up the hardest, and the dudes that
They do.
there, the dudes that aren't there, they get off by the wayside. Some of the women can't even get them to court.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So child support is needed, but just like the exorbitant amount of money is just ridiculous. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I can't go with any of y'all on that shit. Like any of y'all just be like, I need it. Nah, sister. Not all that money, man.
Yeah.
Not all that. Like, especially if you work and you're a hardworking chick and you just looking for, cause you can buy a car off of that junk, man. You can buy like an extra, like all that money coming in, and it's if he just doesn't want to be there in your life and he's just a burden, then go ahead and hit him up. But if it's a guy that's that has to scrape for his money, he had to scrape for his money, you trying to take him for all he got, he barely getting by paying the child support, man. Like, man, shame on you, dude.
Yeah.
I don't even care how bad the breakup was. Sometimes you got to get over that shit, man.
Yeah. It's not about you two. It's about, the little one that y'all brought here.
Exactly, man. It's not about you anymore, man. And then like the mom or the dad like turn the kid on the other parent.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. It makes the kid hate the other parent, and that parent doesn't get that that masculine love or that feminine the feminine energy that they may need.
Yeah.
Take the kid away from them, man. I just think it's all just BS, man.
Yeah. It's another step of us, trying to get better. That's all, and hopefully that's what this podcast is bringing y'all. We just trying to bring you steps to get you better, because at the end of the day, if we don't do it, nobody else will. So.
Nobody. Who got it better than us? Nobody. Well, yeah, man. But man, y'all stay safe, man. Hopefully, y'all in the middle of y'all week. Just got finished with heading to work, or coming back from work on third shift, and not trying to listen to us trying to devise a plan to get somebody. And if y'all turn this shit off, we don't. I'm just playing. You good? You alright? You got anything else, ST?
Nah, man. Everybody, have a great rest of the week. Enjoy your weekend. Be safe, as EC said. And be ready for a fresh new episode of the Blank Canvas ECST podcast next week.
Oh yeah, bitch. Get it ready, man. All right, y'all. We love y'all. Y'all be easy.
Yes, sir. Episode number 33. Yeah.
Thank you for listening to the Blank Canvas podcast. We'll see you next week. Oh, no matter.